to the channel. My name is Tyra Bell, and I am here to give some guided intuitive messages from Spirit. I am a channel, and welcome to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Especially if you're new here, you're going to want to stick around. We're more than a pick a card channel. We have regular content, we have vlogs, we have different diary series, meditations, guided meditations, yoga practice. So make sure you check us out. Look at all that we offer here on the Awakened channel, and hopefully I can connect with some of you guys. Here in this live, I do offer donation-based readings. You have to make a contribution, and then I will answer your questions. And I will refer to what I'm doing as answers, but be intuitive and put your own discernment and your own discretion before all else. Readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is already telling you. So if you hear something that does not resonate, please discard. I am a human and I make mistakes, so that's that on that. I'm just here to hopefully be a guide and a channel, which I believe we all are. So before I do the channeled messages, I am going to do a general collective message. And today I'm only going to do 3 piles instead of 4. So instead of the 4th pile, there will be a general collective message. So everyone is allowed to tune in if you feel that it is necessary. So the timestamps will be down below. Pile 1, you are the Thoth deck. Pile 2, you are the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. And pile 3, you are the Vision Quest deck. And so if you are ready to hear the general collective group message, continue listening, and then after that is over, you can jump down to the description or go ahead and head on to the description down below and select your pile. Thank you for being here, and again, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get into this collective message. So I'm filming this December 2nd, 2023, but you can be in the future and listening to this. All of my readings are timeless. So when you find this is when you're meant to hear it the most. A lot of our cycles tend to recycle. And I noticed that, especially if there's a pattern or habit that I tend to fall into, I will find similar messages, even if they are from old videos and things that are not happening in the present moment. So the collective guidance at this time for everyone in my soul tribe or listening to this video is to get organized. Winter is definitely a time for planning and execution. Also, if there is some sort of collectively, we might be dealing with some karmic things happening, but specifically, it might be judicial things, like things happening in like court cases, things like this. So I think I want to say, like, pointing the finger. It's time to also hold people accountable in a not negative way, like speaking up and really calling it out for what it is. I want to say getting organized. I think that this will make planning and efficiency easier. Like, things will be moving more smoothly if you're able to call a spade a spade. Also, with getting organized at this time, really knowing that you have what it takes working in collaboration, when you know your value and you know what you bring to the table and you're confident in that, you can contribute in a better way. So I want to say I see people planning and getting things together, working with one another in higher ways. So really offer that compassion to your collective, to your group, and also offer it to yourself. Hello, Chance. Peace and love to you too. Thank you for being here. So I want to say, if you're worried about what you're planning collective at this time and what you're working on or collaborating on, know that it will get easier. And not only will it get easier, it's going to get a lot better. So I want to say, expect the best. Don't let the mind run games on you or like take you away from the work, I want to say. Because this is a time to get busy, I want to say. And if the mind is slowing up the process, you are giving into that self-doubt, and Spirit is like, it's going to be a lot better than you think. So we also have the Four of Pentacles. So don't be stubborn. And again, I want to say compassion. And she's really holding things close to her chest. So the more open and loving and compassionate we are to others, the more we can love without condition, talk without bad intention, give without reason or expectation. So if you know your power, if you're standing in your power, there is no need to withhold or be withdrawn. I think whatever you're focused on, collective, at this time needs everything. It needs your full self. So we have Two of Wands. This is whatever you're planning, putting effort towards. And the Two of Wands always reminds me of our willpower, our sanctity, I'm hearing, but also our like ability to set intentions and have free will. Free will. That's the word. Free will. So you have to trust that it's going to work in your favor, even if the road seems uncertain. I think it's going to karmically turn out better than you think. So don't let any past memory hold you back in this moment. Know that planning and efficiency will come to you very quickly, as long as you're willing to be kind to yourself and kind to others along the way. Don't be stubborn and do your shadow work. Easier said than done. But don't let the mind win, okay? Do not let the mind win if it's slowing you down. So that is my collective message. Really quick, really short, really cute. And now we are going to move on to pile number 1. Thank you for waiting patiently. And let's get into it. I'm hearing that stubborn is also sturdy. So I'm not against stubborn. Just make sure that it's, be stubborn about the things that matter, right? Stand on your beliefs. I want to say stand on yourself, like believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, getting set up for pile number 1. The song that's playing is Daydreaming by Lupe Fiasco and Jill Scott. I think me and her are both Aries suns and Sag moons. I might be wrong, but I think we have something in common. I can't remember what it is though. Let's see. So pile um, pile number 1. Welcome to your channeled message. I hope that this message finds you well. Listen with discernment. If you hear anything that does not resonate, just disregard. I'll say it again, that your song message is Daydreamin' by Lupe Fiasco and Jill Scott. And I want to say you found this message at the right time. Thank you for being here. You chose the Thoth deck. I'm hearing charisma and charismatic. So I want to say you are some sort of business owner, leader, emperor, divine masculine, even if you're feminine, in your own reality. I want to say that it's not been an easy road for you, even if you kind of embody this leader to other people, or you see yourself in that way. It's not been necessarily easy. Maybe you've had a lot of things happen in childhood that really made you a stable, sturdy person, or focused, diligent person, a person of authority. So the advice right now is that you may be, or you may need to rest and really contemplate at this time. Take it slow. Really focus on your health and well-being, what you're putting into your body, eating more kale. Also knowing that your well-being is, it benefits when you are putting what you love first and really diving into your passions. So we have the 4 of Swords. So for me, this is like my contemplation, healing, and resting card. And I almost wanted to say complacency. So I think that you fear rest because you think I will become complacent. And that has something to do with a childhood wound. So the Truce card is all about coming to some sort of inner peace and addressing anything that's lackluster, specifically like beliefs or wounds, and filling that void with, again, things that make you happy, diving into your passions. And especially if that passion has to be like cooking meals, food prep, something related to wellness and well-being. It doesn't have to be food related. So focusing on that, and if you see that as taking too much energy off of your projects or your work, that has to do with some sort of childhood wounding, or and then that turns into infatuation or obsession towards goals or authority, or whatever you do for work. So here you are, this Emperor. You could be an Aries, or a fire sign of some sorts. Well, the Emperor really actually should embody all the different signs, but specifically Aries energy, being the fiery, passionate leader. I want to say you're highly attractive at this time. I'm hearing also malleable. I think you're more malleable than you realize, more flexible than you realize. And so really take this message to heart, because I think Spirit is trying to give you more moderation. And this is my Temperance card here, and Water Baby Tarot always calls it her Fix-It Angel card. So I want to say your angels are close by, and they're really trying to relay the message that aesthetically you look good and internally things are well. So contribute to that and allow yourself to rest and take your mind off of maybe some of the mundane things to pour into more wellness routines or rest at this time. So you're looking good, especially within whatever you do as this leader. You might have some sort of position where a lot falls onto you. So continue applying yourself, continue growing whatever you're growing at this time, but don't forget that taking care of yourself is important. The song that's playing is Standing Still by Jewel. So I think that's your fear, is like, if I slow down, I'm going to become stagnant. And Spirit's like, well, we have to rest, and we have to also learn how to balance our wellness routines. And that includes diving into things you might see as silly, like painting or doing something that's more creative and passionate. So you might be spending a lot of time alone with this Hermit card, and I think that there's some emotions and feelings or even creative things that need your focus. And you might be starting these in secret. So if you feel a little bit alone, it's because whatever you're doing needs your attention and it doesn't need exposure at this time. It's not supposed to be something that everyone can enjoy and see. So don't be afraid to create in secret. And for some of you, if this is not creativity, this is simply honoring how you feel, emotional depth, and understanding how your emotions are tied to your intuition. So tapping in with your internal navigation system at this time through, I want to say, rest and contemplation, and then balancing that with work. Okay, so that is the majority of what I'm seeing here. Let's get some oracle. Okay, Chance London says, Spirit definitely active. You speaking directly to me. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm glad that this is resonating. Let's get some oracle. Ooh. Well, I have good news. The oracle is also ready to chat it up, share some information. I have really good news, actually. Let's see. Get a couple more. I want to say continue honoring your emotions with this Jewel song. It's real deep, Honoring your emotions. I know it sounds silly, but especially if you feel like you're having a moment where it's like, if I don't really, I don't know, I hope that this resonates, but if I don't slow down, I might miss an opportunity, or and that might be fear, right? But if I don't slow down, I might miss an opportunity. And even as I said it, I wanted to retract what I said. So it's like, that is a fear. That's a fear. So justice, by the power of 3x3, Mayat, deliver justice to me. So that's why Spirit's like, they're delivering a lot of, I want to say, intuitive hints to you through your emotions. And it has to do with how things are going to balance out. And don't think that you have to do it by yourself. Trust in the karmic laws. Trust in balance. Trust in your fix-it angels. Trust in your angels, your guides, your God. So we have miracles and blessings. Everything is a gift. So if Spirit is putting you in a bit of a pause, trust it. Be confident in it. There will be a miracle and a blessing in that scenario. You will have justice. And especially that this card has the number 5 on it. 5 for me represents change, challenge, and freedom. It doesn't always feel good at first, but that doesn't mean that it can't play out in your favor. So I want to say, don't give in to fear. If you're being isolated and there's a connection on your mind or feelings towards something or someone on your mind, it's okay to crave like quality time with someone else. So don't, I want to say, lie to yourself if that's applicable, but also if you have deceptive people around you, not to feed into that energy either. I want to say romance might be heavy on the brain, and like honor your love language. It's okay to yearn for things. And this card right here is not one that I pulled, but it says be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So be sure of yourself, I want to say. Don't lie to yourself about your needs, your wants, your desires. And I think that either way, you're going to have some sort of justice, miracles, and blessings. I want to say also in the romance department. So I think you know how to apply yourself in a more material way, like whether it might be business or at the gym, or in a more yang masculine way. So the yang energy, the yang side of things. Let's get one more. One last message, pile one. So we have detach from the situation. So that's that Four of Wands energy. Come into an internal truce with yourself. And I think it's going to make you highly creative and maybe emotional. And whatever you do with that creativity, keep it to yourself. Honor it, savor it. And then again, if there's a romantic connection on your mind or cravings for intimacy or whatever, it's okay to yearn, but have that sense of detachment as if it's possible, or believe in some sort of miracle, a gift arriving soon. I want to say maybe you're feeling something that's near, So I want to say apply yourself with that sense of detachment, like knowing that justice is on your side. You have what it takes. Don't give in to any like self-gaslighting or dishonesty that might be around you, however it applies. Pause this video if you need more time. Oh no. Oh no. This was going so well. Is it still streaming? I hope it's still streaming. Okay, pile one. Are we still streaming? I don't know. Oh, we are. Cool. It's still going. Okay. Blessings, because man, this thing is so touchy. Let's keep going. Okay, I was getting you guys an answer. Pause this video. Well, that gave you plenty of time to think of a question. Hello, Mega Abe. Okay, thank you. So yes, pause this video if you need more time. I'm gonna roll the dice. Your answer is yes. The answer is yes, and it paused on miracles and blessings and justice, or it fell on miracles, blessings, and justice. So detach. It's going in your favor. It's a yes from the universe. You have what it takes. Don't give in to anyone's deception at this time, and trust that your angels have your back. I want to say they got you. I got your back like chiroprac. So that's what's going on. That's what I see. Oh my. Okay. Thank you, pile one. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties. And I'm going to move on to pile two. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below a sword for this Four of Swords energy. If you're still here, if you've stuck with me. Thank you for being here. Okay. Yes, I see the dagger. Okay, my last video was so heavy, and I feel like the full moon, it wasn't heavy, okay? I'm being dramatic. But it was just like a lot, you know? And the full moon was definitely clearing out a lot of things. And this reading just feels like, the other one was really positive too, but it just feels so clean. I don't know how to describe it. Like, the energy's clean. It's fresh. It's renewed. Ooh, these cards are just hopping out. So it's like, why did you take so long to channel me? I got a lot to say. I'm like, girl, I was busy. And they're like, busy doing what? Anyway. Okay, let's get into it. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to the channel and thank you for being here. Your song message is Wasted Eyes. In the sun, through the storm, in the winter, I'm in the club, shawty moving like a ninja. Fresh to death, I'm beyond heat. Activist in my Dior jeans, okay? So you might be, I almost said meet. You might meet people at the club this winter. I want to say you look good, but you still have some sort of like social justice warrior in you type vibes. So if this is resonating, let's get to it. You have the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot, and your first card is the Emperor, and in this card it is Santa. So I want to say that you are someone in a position of authority, and I want to say there is some sort of opportunity here for you. This could be a financial opportunity. If you're a female, this is about career and moving up into a position of power, into a position of power. And whatever it is that you do, it is reliant, I want to say, on someone's voice, creativity, or how you treat others. I want to say how you treat others. And if you are masculine, this opportunity has to do with a female that you may find is very emotionally adept or dreamy, Piscean, or they could be a Cancer, something to this nature. So there's some sort of signs and synchronicities around a new opportunity, if you want to keep it real general. So we have the Page of Presents. So this is some sort of this is some sort of, I want to say you are some sort of person who has authority, but you have things that you're trying to grow that seem small in comparison to whatever you've already acquired, if that makes sense. And so Spirit is saying to really forgive yourself and really protect whatever you're growing for yourself at this time from negativity, and really get out of your head and really get grounded and get into your heart space. So the page for me represents someone who's like studying something, learning to value their own gifts, learning to value what their interests are, but then also take to the ground with that. They might not be in a place to completely build upon it because they're learning to appreciate it, you know? So the song that's playing now is None of Your Concern by Jhené Aiko. So I think you may have moved on from something, and you do feel like you're in a better place, but there is a bit of stubbornness. So don't let the mind, rule over your heart at this time, I want to say. Especially through Capricorn season, it will become very apparent that I want to say that you are in a better place. So even if you feel like a novice in a specific area, don't get too far ungrounded, I want to say. Really take your time with whatever you're cultivating, because you really, at your heart of hearts, are this emperor, or you are becoming this emperor. There is an opportunity here, and you feel that. So trust it. Don't cling to any past experiences, stubbornness, or like rigidity. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, and this is the insecurity card. And I think that you might be feeling a little disappointed and maybe like disgruntled or left out. This song is perfect, none of your concern. Within relationships, within a connection, it might play on your esteem, your self-esteem. I want to say you or someone else is reaching out towards someone else. So someone may be reaching out towards you, and you may be reaching out for someone else. And whatever you're reaching for, you feel depleted in it. You feel that it was a failure. You feel defeated, and maybe a little bit burnt by the circumstance, left out. I want to say Spirit is saying, though, that a lot of the emotions around, this is the 7 of Cups. So this is emotional excess. This can cloud our judgment and decision making, even in the present moment. So a lot of those emotions might be coming from a lack of getting out and exploring your options, I want to say, or meeting new people. And I think the more that you focus on fun, I want to say, you will be reminded that anything that is worthy or necessary or given to you by Spirit cannot be taken away, and it will be heart-centered, I want to say. So really surrender any forms of insecurity, feelings of defeat or failure, even within love, to God, because I think that there is a very positive connection that can lead to higher commitment or some sort of celebration. And if you are living in this excess, emotional excess, it will be hard to choose that cup, the right relationship. So I want to say surrender, because you want to be able to feel what's good for you, and you won't be able to feel what's good if you're not in that mode of surrender. So Spirit is trying to give you some sort of signs, but especially if there's like alcohol involved, any sort of things that might alter your perspective, make sure you are not doing any sort of drugs or alcohol at this time, because you won't be able to get to your fairy tale or create it, if that's what you want. So we do have that devil energy. If there's any toxic attachments, you will have to learn the hard way. There will be a major ending with that toxicity. So really surrender and give it to God. Okay, let's see what the Oracle has to say, Paltu. I'm hearing trust it. I don't know what, but I'm hearing trust it. I want to say if like whatever connection created any sort of like feelings of defeat or insecurity, it's probably toxic, you know? And it may be time to accept that. And there will be a union of hearts. There will be a union. And it is okay to fight for a soulmate connection, or if you want marriage or whatever it is that you want. It's okay to fight for that, I want to say. Because there will be some sort of union for you. So if it is coming together with someone that's on your mind, there would have to be a lot of balance, you know, to restore the connection. So we have creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. Hopefully you guys can hear me and my streaming isn't too choppy. So Illusions by Kid Cudi. Illusions is playing by Kid Cudi. Please give that a listen. So creativity, for me, this is my crown chakra card, and the number 33, look that up, the spiritual meaning behind the number 33. So I want to say your crown chakra is really open, and it's time to accept the inspiration and the pull to create. And what Spirit is asking you to create is love. Love. So this could be like creating within a connection, or kind of putting together what that person or perfect connection scenario would be like. Use your creativity to do so, to call in that true love, also from a place of calm, tenderness, love towards yourself. So we have, I love you. These words are very important. So if there's a connection that matters to you, expressing is really important. I think passion is very important to you as well. So getting into alignment and using your feminine creative energy at this time is very important. So this card says, embrace and express how you are feeling. So if you need to tell someone that you love them, do so. And maybe do it in a creative way. So pause this video if you need more time. I'm going to roll the dice. And also be open to newness if whatever you've been engaging in is toxic. I want to say, get in alignment with something new. Your answer is no, and it landed on the creativity card. There's some sort of creative intention setting or connecting with spirit that needs to happen first. So it feels like a temporary no. It doesn't feel like a indefinite no. It feels like a good no. So I hope that this was helpful, Pal 2. I hope that you can hear me and that my streaming is okay. I hope that you give it to God. I hope that you embrace new opportunities. Comment down below a cup. It doesn't matter what the cup looks like. A cup or a chalice emoji. So keep doing any healing work that surfaces at this time, Pal 2. And I'll catch you on the flip. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Alright, pile 3. Pile number 3. This whole reading was like for entrepreneurs, business owners. So if you feel called to more than one pile, like, go for it. It's that Capricorn energy. It's on the horizon. Okay. Pile 3, our last and final pile. You chose the Vision Quest deck. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before we get into this reading. And make sure that you listen with discretion, with discernment. Not everything I say will resonate, so be discerning. And if it does resonate, make sure you let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm so happy to have you and to see you here. And let's get into it. So we have this Ace of Pentacles. So there's something new materially happening in your world. This could be involving money. And it is involving money, I want to say. And it might have to do with something that happens in a public way or a public space, or that requires you to be kind of the center of gravity for people, I want to say. So I want to say, make sure that, because there's still newness happening within this scenario, change the way that you see it. Change your perspective so you don't manifest similar outcomes. Approach it with that gratification, and you don't, for whatever reason you've been through. So another thing I've been saying in other piles is surrender. So I do see a victory or something playing out in a public way where you're being recognized for whatever you're doing, even though it feels new. So I want to say, if like you're like a rags to riches type of storyline, this is just an example. Do not keep replaying what happened in the past. Be here, be now. And I want to say receive gratification, even if it feels like new. So we have negative thinking. This is the 10 of Swords, 10 of Air. So if you're giving into any sort of negativity around your position in life, especially if you are an elevated person in this moment, you made the correct career changes, I want to say. Embrace your wish fulfillment. Don't give in to negativity. If there are toxic patterns or cycles that have ended, it was with reason, and that is why you're experiencing this success or upliftment from your community at this time. So I want to say, don't overthink. Really flow and honor the process, I want to say. So maybe you went through some sort of initiation, a spiritual initiation, and it's time to like feel worthy, I want to say. You are worthy. So you may be this mother of fire. You could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands is always someone who's very physically beautiful, but also creative and natural at most things when it comes to talents or working with their hands, utilizing their passion and fire in a way that attracts a lot of people. So I'm going to say, if that's happening to you right now, don't ignore it. There might be a connection specifically, and this person may be a little more leaning in than you are. And so that might make you want to put on some sort of like blindfold due to whatever stagnation you may have experienced. And if this scenario is stagnating, I want to say it's two ways. Give it to God, surrender, do what feels right for you in this moment. I want to say relax and release. So that way you can apply yourself in a way that matters, specifically within this connection. Let's get some oracle. I'm zooming through this last one. The song that's playing is I Want to Get to Know You, Casey and JoJo, from the album It's Real. I want to say believe in yourself, pile 3. Someone finds you very attractive. You might be seeing significant characters in your dreams at this time, people or events. If you're dealing with energy vampires, really acknowledge that. Or if you've dealt with that in the past. And Spirit is like, also surrender like your pains and your concerns to us. You are very protected at this time, so pray more, and not from a space of lack, but really like surrendering, like giving, handing over any pain, concerns, heartache. So we have study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. So I want to say you're probably really good at doing and showing up and embodying, but don't forget to observe. Don't forget to observe, I want to say. And why you're observing is because actions speak loudly. So express your love through actions. I think you naturally know how to do this. But I think if that's the energy you want to be met with, observe and study so you know that not only are you taking the proper actions, but others are doing that as well. And you're reading into those behaviors and actions. And remember that you're not trying to prove anything. Embrace your ideas as well, so that way you know that you're acting on the things that matter to you. So we have, I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. I want to say you are an entrepreneur, and maybe you just need to be affirmed and hear it from someone else. You are successful. Take pride in it. Remain strong. Have faith. Know that you are protected. Is there anything else, Spirit? So we have maintain compassion under pressure. So as you observe, give yourself compassion and give others around you compassion. And if you can't give them compassion, give them kindness. Okay. Do the best that you can. I do say that you're letting go of some sort of stagnation or ignorance, like turning a blind eye to something. And surrendering some of this heaviness to Spirit is going to be really essential. Getting to the heart of the matter. So that I cannot clear up for you in this reading, but I think it'll be very apparent very soon as you observe the circumstances. So make sure you forgive yourself for any mistakes you feel that you've made up until this point. And continue moving into the unknown with optimism and with courage. Like, be relentless, I want to say. Be relentless. Not in a, draining way, but in I know who I am way. And I'm ready to embrace my wish fulfillment way. Pause this video if you need more time, and I'm going to get you an answer. Your answer is no, and it landed on study. So it doesn't feel like an indefinite no. It just means like slow down and observe and write down what you're learning. Make note, take note, and really come from that place of relaxation. And I think that a lot of the answers that you need will come from that space. So, thank you for being here, pile 3. Comment down below a fireball emoji if this resonated. Even if you're not a fire sign, this can still apply. You could just be in your fire energy. Thank you for being here. And I will be back soon. Again, make sure you check out other content that we have. We are not just a tarot channel. And I want to say I'm proud of you. I hope that everything is going well. Love you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.